it's about an ignored story, a story too often overlooked, and that is that for every trans story, and while there are commonalities in the nature of the dysphoric condition, in the pathways leading a person to take the radical, dramatic, life-saving decision to do something that is as socially revolutionary as turning around and living as the opposite gender to which they were assigned at birth. For every one of those people, there is an entire cohort of people who loved them, nurtured them from childhood, in some cases married and bore the children of that person, and invested deeply in an identity that dissolves before their eyes. There are very few words to express the pain of gender dysphoria. I was married to a woman. I still love her. And I resonated, so much of what I read in this book resonated with me. I had the conversation that this couple had, where I looked into the eyes of a woman I adored and saw her dreams dissolve in front of me, the dreams of growing old together. I saw her heart break, and in an there are eerie coincidences about this book. Paula was born about an hour's drive from my hometown and attended my old school. I think probably, if we did the maths, my stepfather may have taught Paula as a young person. At the very least, would have been known to Paula, having retired the year that she entered Downlands College in Queensland. So there are awful and chilling, I don't know what they put in the water at Downlands. But it's a smallish world in so many ways. But she has captured what it is like to have this revelation about a person you knew intimately, from whom you thought you had no secrets, and to have a bombshell of this nature dropped. I can tell you, looking at her tonight and having read the book, two things have struck me. One is she's a fine writer. She's mastered something that is, she stands out as a natural writer, and I hope this is not her only book. She's mastered the short sentence, which is not easily done. She's succinct. She's a great narrative storyteller. She paints word pictures beautifully. She has an enormous emotional range. The book is a really good book. Paula's contribution is raw and honest, and again makes this a novel format to have both these narratives coalesce. There are not, banality is not a flattering term, it's not a correct term, but the routines of the marital life that they shared, from dating, falling in love, Paula's chivalry at that rainy event that you were at, and you were so touched, and you were talking amongst all your girlfriends about this catch that you had. All of those things touched me deeply. They were very evocative of the time that I was courting the woman that I loved. And the bliss that you experienced together, the excitement of travel and living in the United States, the workaday existence of a happy couple and your firstborn and the children. And then in the final eerie coincidence, a shoe dropping about your own immediate birth family's health in June of 2015, followed in close, short order by the revelation from Paula. And for you, so not only are you an eloquent, concise, evocative writer, you are an exceptional human being. To have been on this journey for but 3 years, and to be here tonight with the grace that you bring, to have experienced anger, betrayal, loss, grief, all of the emotions that my wife experienced, and I went on that journey with her, and every appropriate reaction for sudden and devastating loss she experienced. And like you, she found in herself the grace to live with this new person and to see a new person without the benefit of a funeral, to see a person blossom, And to go through all of that trans stuff, puberty in a grown adult male, which is not edifying, can be challenging. The strange, subtle rivalries about appearance issues, the incredible self-absorption through which we go as a survival mechanism, but which shuts us off from the people who are relying on us. You bore all of that with majesty, grace, and dignity, and to not be embittered, to have not repudiated Paula, to have bequested this book to all who have significant others who are trans, you have done us a great service. My words cannot embellish what is on this page. If it is your first book, can I give you one tip? Never fucking discount your book at your book launch. I've done it. It's a mug's game, champ. You've got to really bring it. You get really one chance to fleece it. And don't let anyone leave with one. They've got to have multiples and charge more for the signature. On that note, I hand you the author. I declare the book launched in this auspicious environment.